Rat 44. Rat 44.
Welcome back to another Ratface 44 review. My name is James, and today we have the Python Patrol Officer from the G.I. Joe Classified series, Target exclusive and Toys R Us exclusive. So let's get this started! Alright, before we open it up, let's take a look at the packaging. It's very similar to the regular officer, Cobra Officer packaging with obviously the Python Patrol logo on the front and maybe some of the colors here. Obviously the green. I'll have a comparison in just a moment. Very similar to the regular officer. You got the boring jungle. Number 56. Less plastic obviously on the sides. You can take a look here, number 56, Python Patrol Officer. Look up these logos online. And we have the same accessories as the regular officer figure. So we'll have a comparison of that in a moment here. So let's open it up. Going from the bottom, and you got my trusty scalpel. There it is. I'm guessing it wasn't open. It didn't sound like it was cut, but whatever. Boring warnings. Take him out. There he is in plastic. So let's get him out of the plastic. Take a look. Okay, so we're going to go smallest to biggest with the accessories. We have the little scope here, or night vision. That comes with both the officer and I'm thinking Sergeant Slaughter's AK-47-ish looking blaster. We got a magazine or clip or whatever you want to call it. Same as before. Also we have this little hand knife here, this little blade. Some nice silver detail on here, ridged on the handle. And we got this side arm. Same as the other. And we have this other kind of blaster. Some nice sculpting on this one. Not too bendy. And we have this kind of holster sheath thing for the smaller gun. Kind of fits here like that. Check that out. Got a little bit of texturing. You have a Cobra symbol right on the holster. Fits into the back. And finally, here is the AK-ish weapon here. And it has a removable magazine. Has a little bit of a paint, a greenish type paint on the handle barrel here. Some nice detail. It's AKA-ish. And you could put the scope on the side here, or night vision, or what do you want to call it. So that's it with the accessories. A little light with the accessories. You know, you would expect a little bit more with an exclusive. So here's just a quick comparison of the two boxes of the Cobra Officer. As you can see, that this definitely has different color than this one. This one's kind of the yellow green. And the cross hatching here. The background has the Python Patrol symbol, and this has the regular Cobra symbol. Okay, and the side art here, you can see that the color is definitely different with the green yellow color, but it's the exact same art. And obviously on the back has a different artwork, has the boring Cobra Island and the mural with all the Joes and the Cobra. This one's number 37. And the Cobra Python Patrol Officer is 56, like I said. Alright, so let's take a look at the figure here. We'll take a look at the overall paint and style of the figure. So, right off the bat, obviously, you know, you have his green kind of shirt here. And, you know, you got the helmet comes on default, which is pretty neat. I forgot about that. We got this web gear here. It has some paint apps on his shoulders. Cool kind of web gear. I don't think I think it's the same as the regular one. We'll have a comparison, obviously, to the regular one. It's all in gray. Obviously, it comes down here with some forearm guards. You got these basically gray and black. You got a nice cobra symbol on here. Cobra symbols everywhere. You gotta love it, right? So all he needs is a cobra symbol right on his forehead. That would just take the cake right there. So he has some dark gray pants. Has some gray boots here with some silver kind of clasp detail. You got a knife sheath. You got the this is the same web gear. You could put the scope in there. You could put a magazine or clip, and you could put his little sidearm on the side. Really cool. Really cool. He has a nice red collar that goes around the top of his shirt that makes him invisible. So I just noticed right here on his boot there is a silver paint application there for the buckle. All right, so let's go ahead and just check out how this figure kind of feels at this moment. So far, I've noticed the leg is really loose here. That doesn't feel too great, and his arm, elbow is really kind of loose. It's a big difference from Recondo how tight his joints were. So let's look at the articulation, standard for all classified figures. He has a lot of head movement here. I'm not going to go through it all. Butterfly joints, of course. Double jointed elbows, which I was saying it's a little loose. His other arm, on the other hand, is his other elbow on his other arm is not too bad. I'm scared of this hip joint right now at this point. It's super tight. I could barely move it. Obviously, I haven't heated it up, and it looks like it's already broken to me just by looking at the hip joint already. Oh, weird drop downs. So it's not broken. It's just really kind of a little bit misaligned, I would say. But, it's okay, I guess. A little disappointed. The swivel at the thigh here is really tight. I don't know if I could barely move it. That's kind of a little disappointing. Ankles, these are super tight. Jeez, I can't even move them. I don't even really want to move them. It's gonna stand them up. That's it. Ab crunch is really good. Barely any hindrance from this web gear. Kind of cool. So let me just fix his web gear here around his waist. It looks kind of silly floating up like that. Okay, so let's just gear him up then. He already comes with his helmet default. It's black. Nice balaclava head. Got some texturing on his head here, which is really cool. He looks really menacing. I appreciate that. So let's put this thing on his sheath kind of thing on his back. Really rubbery. Fits all right. It's really kind of rubbery, very malleable plastic. And let's put the little sidearm on his side. Fits in pretty good. And you got the knife, put it in the sheath on the side of his thigh here. There you go. It's going to stay there forever. And you got his AKA-ish weapon. There it is. And you got the little night scope, night vision. I'm assuming that's what it's called. I'd rather keep it on here just to keep it from getting lost. And you have this magazine. It goes in the back here. Perfect place to put it. Nice and accessible to take out a magazine and, reload. It's perfect. Like, you got the gun in the way and everything. That's a perfect place to put a magazine. Still, looks really cool. Put them on a ringside collectible stand. Not a sponsor. there we are. All right, let's do a comparison with the officer. So overall, right now, I'm enjoying the regular officer a lot more than the Python Patrol. I do like the red collar, the contrast with the greenish yellow shirt and whatnot. I do appreciate that kind of paint app, but this one is definitely a superior figure. Just color and deco. I think the Cobra symbol on the chest is the best thing. Which has more paint? I would say they're pretty much even, but they're just, you know, they just change the colors. They look really cool together, in my opinion. Here is the Python Patrol bat beside the Python Patrol officer. And here is the Python Patrol Viper. So there is all my Python Patrol figures so far. I'm pretty sure that they're going to make every Cobra figure Python Patrol. It would be just dumb of them not to do that, because they'll just sell. They'll just repaint. They got to make the most of their molds and make the money. That's Hasbro for you. That's with a lot of companies, a lot of toy manufacturers. They just want to make as much money as possible. And so in conclusion, like I was saying, that I do like the regular officer a lot more. It's just a superior figure than this one. I'm just gonna get one. I'm not gonna army build this guy at all. One of each of the Python Patrol is good for me. I'll definitely get more of these guys in the near future for sure. But they do look good together, all the Python Patrol figures. So if you enjoyed my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I'll answer all your comments down below. And Yo Joe and Cobra!